G'day and welcome back to the channel. Something a bit different today. I've got this really sexy bit of titanium exhaust and I'm going to see if it will actually bolt onto the car or not. Because I have myself the crystal exhaust, titanium catback, valved, 10.8 kilos, looks fantastic. It's meant to be bolt-on, but it is for a GTI, not for a GTI Club Sport. GTI Club Sport does run a weird size exhaust, not quite the same as the GTI. So we're going to jump under the car, have a look, do some measurements and see if this fits. You can see here it tapers down. Let's get to it. So that's the factory slip joint. That is 70 mil. So good news, that there is the measurement of the exhaust where the dump pipe joins to the catback. And what do you know? It is a perfect fit. So that will bolt on. No modifications necessarily. It looks like it tapers after. I don't know if you'll be able to see under here, but that there is the resonator. It looks like the taper down to 55 mil is, you can see it up in there, it's after the resonator is where it tapers down. You can't really see it well there. Need some light in there. No, you're not going to be able to see that. So I'm down the back of the car now and I want to show you what I was a bit concerned about. This is the Club Sport muffler. You'll see the perforations on it here, or the indents, the stamping. It's a completely different design to a regular GTI. It's more free-flowing, which is why you have the louder exhaust note on the Club Sport. But if you look back here at this pipe, this here, 65 mil, is from the front before the resonator. Look at that. A lot of air gap there. So let me just measure it. Yep. 55 mil. So stupidly, a standard GTI, so standard, 162 kilowatts, all the way up to 180 kilowatts for the MY19, come with a 65 millimeter exhaust catback from the factory. A Club Sport, which has a lot more power, tapers down to 55 millimeters after the resonator and into the muffler. A Club Sport S does not. A Club Sport S retains the 65 millimeters here, entry into the suitcase, which is why if you're going to get a Club Sport suitcase for a GTI, you've got to get the Club Sport S. Otherwise, this inlet doesn't, or this pipe here, won't line up to your exhaust. The Club Sport one is basically useless, except for on this car. Still sounds great, sounds better than a stock GTI, but yeah, no good for retrofitting. Get the Club Sport S. But, so luckily, this won't impact me fitting the crystal exhaust, the titanium exhaust. It should just bolt up. So I am just sussing out at the back here what needs to be done to fit it.